Hey guys, Richard here, Metal Fan. I'm bringing you guys my last video of the year of 2014, and I'm gonna do, and welcome to my fourth Q&A, number 4. So yeah, I waited about a week or so, haven't got any new questions yet, and I just decided, fuck it, I'll just answer my questions. I got about 9 questions, and it's right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna have my laptop right in front of me, so I'm just gonna go down the line and ask everybody's questions, starting with the first question and work my way down. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this Q&A started. First question comes from Bailey R. He asks, "Congrats on 300 subscribers, man." Thank you very much. He says, "My question is, who is your favorite death metal band?" Cannibal Corpse, obviously. I mean, I remember getting into Cannibal Corpse probably around 2008 or 2009, around the time, right around before or after they were about to release Evisceration Plague. I remember hearing Hammer Smashed Face on Rock Band, and then I remember seeing them in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective with Jim Carrey. After seeing that, I mean, they've basically stuck with me ever since. I've heard them since then, and ever since then, Cannibal Corpse became one of my favorite death metal band, and pretty much one of my favorite bands. Period. So yeah, and I still love Cannibal Corpse. I mean, they never disappoint. Honestly, none of their albums suck. And I probably will never make a sucky album. Right. Next question comes from EQP TV. What's up, Elliot? He actually asked 2 questions. His first question is, "What are your favorite genres outside of metal?" Well, that's a really good, interesting question. I actually do like some genres outside metal. I'm like, he likes stuff other than metal? But no, I do like some old school rap. I mean, rap from like the 80s and 90s. I mean, not really too big into rap. I mean, I like it to an extent. But I'm not saying not all rap is shit. Just about 95% of the current shit sucks. But rap from the 80s and 90s, like I said, is where it's at. I really like Beastie Boys, Cypress Hill, Public Enemy, old Eminem. I really like Tech Nine. That dude's a fucking beast at rapping. And I used to like some old pop music, like the king of pop, Michael Jackson. That's some of my favorite genres. Hell, when I was younger, when I was like 5 or 6, before I was even into metal, I used to like the frickin' boy band shit that was happening, like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, but nowadays I don't really give a shit about those. It's all about metal. I mean, I might have to change my username to probably Rap Fan or 230 or Pop Fan 230, but yeah. Anyway, and your second question is, what are your favorite non-metal albums? Well, I like License to Ill by Beastie Boys. Just hearing that album is just pretty awesome. And I really like Black Sunday by Cypress Hill. That's one of the better rap albums I've heard. And probably Moving Pictures by Rush. I mean, just that album is just wow. But yeah, some good questions, man. Love that. Love it. Alright. Next question comes from the Strong Boys 19. Sup, Greg? He asks, "What is your favorite album of all time?" I mean, that's one question I get asked a couple times, honestly, and I've mentioned this before in a few other Q&As. Just Rust in Peace by Megadeth, by far. Just that album is just wow. I remember hearing it for the first time back in 2007, I think. I remember hearing the intro to Holy Wars, The Punishment Due. It just blew me away. Then I heard the whole album. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And that album just still blows my mind. I actually do want to get it on vinyl soon. Thinking about collecting vinyl soon, anyway. But yeah. Alright. Next question comes from the Metalhead XD. He asks, "What is your favorite metal genre?" Whew, that's another tough one. I mean, for me, I like pretty much most of it. I mean, I like death metal. I love some thrash, some folk metal. Obviously, I really like. And I know some elitists are gonna talk shit, but I like some deathcore and some metalcore, not this shitty breakdown stuff. I mean, most deathcore and metalcore these days suck, but there are a few that are pretty good. Like I like Whitechapel, just their older shit. Carnifex, All Shall Perish, Despised Icon. Some metalcore, old metalcore like Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, Unearth, Old All That Remains. You know, stuff like that. It's pretty good. Pretty good question, man. Next question comes from Counterbeat, and he actually has an exclamation point at the end. But yeah, he asks this question. He says, "That's awesome, dude. Congrats on 300 subscribers. Thanks, man. My question for you is, if you could listen to 5 albums for the rest of your life, what would they be?" Ooh, 5 albums to listen to. That's a tough thing to pick 5. Well, Rust in Peace by Megadeth. The first Winter Sun album, which is just wow. Trying to see what else. Power Slave by Iron Maiden. Thinking, Cannibal Corpse, Tuned and Mutilated, and I'm sorry, I'm just thinking. It's really, really hard. Oh, probably Overkill. Years Decay. Just that was a really hard question, dude. But good question. That's a very good question. Anyway, moving on. Next question comes from Nocturne Eclectic Guitar Man. He asks, "Hey man, congrats. I've been following you since your Pale Commune review since I uploaded mine at the same time. Isn't that interesting?" I see you have a guitar in the background. I do. Oh, that guitar. But in the background. He asks, "Do you plan on making covers or something? Anyway, keep gumming." Well, first off, thank you, man. Yeah, I do actually have a few other guitars, as you don't know. Hang on. See over here, I have my very first guitar right here. Sorry. I have my very first guitar right here. I have a few other guitars right over here as well. I bet none of you didn't know that at all. But as far as, doing any covers, probably not. I don't want to. I do get guitar covers on my Facebook. I post them on there, but I don't want to post them on YouTube. Well, there's a simple reason, mainly because of copyright, and I don't want to risk losing getting them taken down for copyright or losing my channel. But I do like to do it just on for fun on my spare time. But yeah, thanks for the question, by the way. Right. Next question comes from Jamie Smith. He asks, "What are your opinions on Chris Broderick and Sean Drover leaving Megadeth?" Well, honestly, it's a bit bummered that they left. Obviously, I've seen Sean and Chris with Megadeth two times, honestly, in 2011 and 2012. And yeah, it sucks that they left, but I'm glad that they're doing their own thing. In fact, Sean Drover actually lives not far from where I live. I heard he lives in Ackworth, and I live in Kennesaw, in Georgia. Just so, yeah, it's pretty interesting. And I heard that Sean's son actually plays in a local band and I heard a friend of mine is actually friends with some of those guys. And I thought it's pretty interesting, but it sucks that Chris and Sean both left Megadeth. I thought Chris Broderick's easily the Megadeth's best guitarist they had since probably Marty Friedman. And yeah, and I heard that those two have a new side project together. But honestly, if Megadeth seriously really need to get Marty Friedman and Nick Menza back in Megadeth. If I were to see the Rust in Peace lineup live once, I would literally die of happiness, because that would be wow. But yeah. Anyway, the final question comes from Vanilla Flame 90. He asks, "Would you like to do the album reviews for different types of genres in the near future?" I don't know. I would never say never, right? I wouldn't say never. It could be possible. But as of right now, probably I don't know. No, it's hard to predict the future, but I would never say never, right? But yeah. Anyway, that's basically my Q&A, guys. Thank you guys for all the questions. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all once again for 300 subscribers, and here's to 400 subs. I might do these Q&As like every 100 subs up until 500. Then I might do another one when I hit 1,000, and which won't happen for a long time. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you all in 2015. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna film some bands probably on Saturday next week, the following week, Saturday. But anyway, hope you're all having a good day. Okay, see you guys later. Keep it metal.